Hello, my Jammy Gems. I apologize if this is a little bit blurry. Um, the PSA did not go out to me that YouTube decided to not allow live streaming from your mobile device unless you have 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm nowhere near up there, but that doesn't bother me because it's not about the numbers. Although it is a little bit inconvenient because I really like using my phone, honestly. I did get a webcam, but it's just so much quicker to get the information out to you guys. So first of all, I just want to say, yes, I'm a hot mess. All this hot mess going on here. Had a pretty traumatic tragedy. But it's not about me right now. It's about y'all. So, but I just forgive this. You know, it's temporary. This too shall pass, right? Speaking of that, Geminis. Speaking of that, does that kind of irk you a little bit? Y'all getting a little bit of tired of hearing this too shall pass? I don't know. I kind of am. Not to be negative. No, not to be negative. But anyways, so a couple of things for my newbies. Apparently, I thought people were doing pretty good with understanding how this worked when it came to a general reading, a general love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. However, I had somebody that I actually gave a free reading to who ended up informing me later that they looked up every card that they got, which I don't know how they could have possibly memorized that, but that's okay. And said that I was a complete liar because none of the cards were the same meaning that I told them. I didn't even waste my time explaining it to them because clearly they don't understand spirituality and how the tarot works. Well, maybe I gave them a little bit of a metaphor, kind of like working on a car, you know? You can fix some shit with your hands, but it helps to have some tools. Okay? That's how it is for us readers. We channel shit. We could have the same card in two different readings, and spirit could be channeling something completely different. I mean, that should go without saying, but that's okay. I've never really ran across that before. So, y'all are pretty good about knowing what's up in the spiritual world. Well, for the most part. So anyways, let's get to it. I think you guys know all the basics. Oh, and look, we're already wanting to talk. And I was gonna say that too, Gemini. Your energy is flying. You are on fire. Fire. Okay? It's like we can be very nice, very what do you want to call it? What is the word I'm looking for? Get along, whatever. But you cross a certain line. And I mean, it's not like a a very frequent line. It's a very seldom comes out line, but you cross that line, oh, and you're waking up that other twin, baby. You better believe it or not. You better believe it or fucking not. You know? And Geminis have been going through, well, not just Geminis, a lot of signs have been going through. I'm pulling some cards out for y'all right now, and then we'll go over them. I have a little bit of a cold too, so I apologize. Just add it all in there, you know. Tragedy, cold. It's all good. And yes, I will be vaping. My nerves are shot. So, anyways, a lot of signs, especially the more I've noticed, the more signs that are apt to be more intuitive are suffering the most right now. And I'm not sure, well, I think most of it does have to do with I always like get these words like scrambled, but the dark journey of the night soul. Okay, I think I got it. I think that's what this energy has to do with. Now, keep in mind that on the 20th-ish, we have a new moon coming in Libra. Okay, and Venus rules Libra along with Taurus. So we're going to be all up in that love and attraction and those pheromones and that, all that again. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. It's going to be powerful, y'all. So I may have to bring out a little naughty just for the sake of that. So if y'all take offense to anything, click off. I mean, because I'm very blunt, I'm very honest. I feel like I'm not doing any good for anyone. That's too many. If I'm not being anything but authentic and giving you what is channeled through me for you. And I really apologize about this screen, y'all. I really, really do. Hopefully, that'll be corrected soon. I mean, I could use my camera, but then it's forever downloading, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I missed you guys a lot, and I'm sorry that I haven't been online. There's just was so much going on. And I mean, y'all are lucky because I really am, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I am in hermit mode for sure. Like, I am zoom to where I need to go and zoom back home and fuck y'all and leave me alone, lock the door. That's the energy I'm in. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I feel I need some healing to do, you know? And unfortunately, you know, you can't stay like that every day. There are responsibilities that we do have to take on. And I think that's a struggle right now for Gemini. I really, really do. Because it's not that it's a struggle. I mean, luckily we are the sign of the twin, right? So we're one of the signs of duality. Look what we got, Gemini. Let's see if this blurriness. Heart chakra. I can't tell you how many times I've heard this listening to my own stuff from other spiritual advisors. And the heart chakra and the number 4 have been like everywhere for me. And I don't know if that resonates with any of y'all, but it has been for me, and that's not normally a number of synchronicity for me. Which synchronicities can come in any number, but usually you'll recognize what numbers you mostly see. But things are changing, y'all. Things are changing. And I think that, y'all can feel that. Geminis can feel that kind of stuff, So, we're kind of like, hey, hit me with your best shot. I mean, fuck, I've heard you've been there and back. The divine only knows how many times, because I signed some contract that I swear I must have been high or drunk when I signed it. Literally. If that exists up there, I don't know. But I had to have been under the influence of something to have signed up for this kind of shit this fast. It's one thing to have like one catastrophe, but one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, before you could take a fucking breath is a whole nother story. But anyways, so enough of that. So moving forward. Yeah, so definitely, and I've been getting this too, and I'm wearing my heart chakra. I do want to look into some of the meditations. Y'all can check them out. The vibrational frequencies that can help heal the heart chakra. And it's not a surprise that our heart chakra is blocked, because people have been doing some dirt, some ugliness, some messiness, for real. And I'm not saying our hands are clean, but people have been ugly. But that's okay, because we're Geminis, right? And people always love to test Geminis, don't they? Thinking they're just aloof, out there airheads. Gotta test them, gotta kick them when they're down, see if they get back up, right? So yeah, Gemini. This is so typical of us too. So the first card we got was Firm Foundation, right? And look, it's the number 4. Oh, gosh, I'm trying to get this glare off. Firm Foundation. And fact, not to get all nerded out on y'all, but fact that I learned earlier. The triangle is the strongest shape that there is. Okay. I think a lot of us are in this mode right now where we've had some shit hit us, and tower moments, multiple tower moments, crises, tragedies. And it's not to punish. It's not to punish us. It's not to punish us. So please don't think that, because I've had these debates with people and they're not fun debates, and I don't voluntarily what's the word? Sorry, it's late, but I wanted to get some videos out there. Don't voluntarily like try to get in these debates. It just kind of happens. So fuck it, you know. There we go. But coming with that, we have temptation. Okay. Now, oh, goosebumps. This is strong, Gemini. This is strong. Okay. And then, you know, following that, double sixes. Yep. Okay, so we have the firm foundation, we have temptation, and we have memories of love. Okay, what's happening right now is we're trying to go back to a place in time where we know unconditional love. We know how to give it, right? Even if it's been unhealthy, like in codependency. But we're trying so hard to go back into a place in time where, and the song that just came to mind for me, for you Geminis, and I would totally play it. I just don't know how to play songs now without it getting tagged or freaking whatever, YouTube blasphemy, I don't know. But Matchbox 20, Push, okay? And there's a lyric in there where he's talking about how the girl says, I don't know. She said, I don't know if I've ever been really loved by a hand that's touched me, and I feel like something's gonna give, and I'm a little bit angry. Yeah. Hi, welcome for joining. Good to see you. Eyes Like Stars. That's a beautiful name. I love that. Forgive my voice. I'm sick. You know, I'm okay in the moment because I'm here with y'all. But I'm going through some, you know, just lost a family members. So that's the first time I've experienced that. Losing someone that I care about so much to death. And that does something to you. It does. So, but you know what? I wasn't going to let that stop me from coming on here. You know, I didn't have the energy to, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a tough one, especially because our situation was a little bit different. He was like the only family I had left, and I was the only family he had left. And that's the part about this. This sometimes feels like a curse, is when you get premonitions of that stuff, and then they really happen, But it's the dark with the light. It all balances out. And so that's why it was really important, because I feel like a lot of signs right now are going through so much suffering. But I want to encourage people, even though as hard as it is for me to take it in myself and process it, that it is for the better good. It truly is. I mean, and if you're really you're really a spiritual person, you understand that, when you pass away in one place, you're reborn into another. So, nobody knows all the answers. We're not meant to, obviously, or we wouldn't be here. So anyways, let's get back to the reading. I don't want to start crying on y'all. But I will vape if you don't mind. And even if you do, I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's the type of reader I am. Alright, so heart of the issue, Gemini. So we've come to this, we've had this catalyst kind of just come tumbling like a wrecking ball into our lives, right? That kind of banged us on the head and was like, okay, I don't know which twin's awake, which one's asleep. Are you both asleep? Are you both awake? What's going on? But somebody needs to take the driver's seat because we got a firm foundation to build. And I understand that you're stuck in memories of love because you're trying to find a place in time right now because you're feeling so alone and isolated. And I think this would resonate with a lot of Geminis that we're in a hermit mode right now. I mean, look at me, I'm a hot mess. But you know what? It's like my guys told me. No, you're going to get on that computer and you're going to share the message because that's part of being authentic. It's not about looks all the time. Yes, it feels good to get prettied up and whatever. And in a lot of my videos, I do. But fuck it. Right now, I'm going through a hard time, but I'm still staying true to my authentic self and doing what. Yes, Lauren, I do personal readings. Not in this particular chat right here. This is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, love reading. But if you are interested in a personal reading, if you feel like you resonate with me, the information should be on the box below. And I would be happy to do that for you. We can set that up. If you can't find it, just put your email in the comment box and I will shoot you an email. We can set that up. So with this firm foundation, okay, this is like the heart of our issue. We want our firm foundation back, okay? But we've given so much of ourselves to the people we love that we've forgotten about ourselves. And then at the end of the day, and this is why it's so important to remember this, y'all. I know it's cliche, but we're fucking, we're born alone and we die alone. And I never really realized how deep that went until this tragedy. Yes, this is a general, Eleni. This is a general love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Jupiter. If you know your other signs. And like I was saying in the beginning before y'all came here, we are about to go into, on the 20th, we are about to go into Libra, full moon in Libra, which rules is ruled by Venus, which is going to be another love, attraction, all that kind of stuff. So, take that for what it's worth. I feel like it'll be a good thing. But this memories of love right here. I want you guys to be careful, okay? It's okay to reminisce on good times, but I think what's happening with a lot of Geminis is we're realizing that shit, that wasn't love. That wasn't unconditional. And that's why I brought up that Matchbox 20 song Push that I was talking about before y'all came in, where a part of the lyrics said, she says, I don't know if I've ever been really loved by a hand that's touched me. A lot of Geminis are dealing with childhood trauma, purging that, or previous relationship heartache. And what's happening okay, we're getting tempted. Temptation, okay? We're getting tempted to want to numb that. Because nobody wants to feel like they weren't ever genuinely loved. I mean, that's fucking sad, Hold on a second. I want to talk too loud, but I didn't want to. Where'd your blankie go? Where's your blankie? Look at that. I swore you had a blankie. Here. Okay. Oh, here it is. Romeo, you took that all the way over here, you knucklehead. That's your brother's blankie. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. And if you notice, okay, this temptation is 15. That breaks down to 6, right? These memories of love, 6. Okay. Now, whether it's truly true or not, who knows? Only the other person knows. Now, if it's childhood trauma, well, that's different. We fucking know. But they're mirroring each other. And the only reason I really am stressing that is because it's a very uncomfortable feeling that a lot of us want to numb. And, we may not have addiction issues or whatever yet. Or maybe we do. There's no judgment. We have all been there. I don't care who tells you what. We've all been there. Okay? Fucking PTA, Mom of the Year, I don't care. There's someone in her family. It doesn't judge. It doesn't discriminate. So don't knock yourself too hard if you've dabbled. Just be aware. Just be aware of it, okay? Because these feelings will pass. And I remember somebody me to never make decisions out of emotions or to speak out of emotions. And that really hit home. And so, I learned to do that. Now we do have the 7th, the Triumph card coming in. Okay, so this too shall pass, Gemini. This too shall pass. But I feel like this is a stronghold for a lot of my Geminis. I really do. And I'll tell you, I resonate with it as well. I do. So let's get some. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do? All right, let's get some. Let's get some energy that's surrounding Gemini. Spirit, I just want to thank you for being here with us. I just lift Gemini up to you right now and ask that you reveal to us the message that we most need to receive right now in this time of greatness, in this time of suffering, whatever my Geminis may be going through. We're going through it together as a collective. Gemini mission strong. So let's just see what energies are surrounding us right now, Gemini. And then we'll get into the tarot, and then we'll get into some oracle stuff and some more deeper stuff into the love. Okay. Now, I do always, look, right as I say that, it pops out love. Okay. I'm really, really feeling strongly that Gemini is suffering really hard with love right now. Well, I'm picking up on 2 different groups. I'm picking up on a group of Geminis that are struggling with love, and they're kind of in their healing hermit mode. And then I'm picking up on a group of Geminis that are just fine being independent, or the 2 together. At the end of the day, everybody wants to be with somebody, obviously. It's what's in our DNA. But right now, I think Gemini is definitely trying to heal some old wounds, and it's bringing up some triggers for sure. For sure. That need to be purged. They do. And it's not fun. It's not. But that's why I'm sitting here, to be here for y'all and doing y'all first, because, like I said, a lot of other signs are suffering too, but I felt it strongly with Gemini. That's just what I felt. So I started with y'all. A little frustrated that I couldn't use my phone to live stream, because apparently since I've been on and now, you can't live stream from your mobile phone unless you have 1,000 subscribers. I love the new things they come up with. It's just neat. And then actually another one came out with that. So we got love, and then we got the High Priestess of Earth. So we got a 10, which to me, this is telling me, Gemini, that you're coming into a triumph period, an ending of this whole confusion kind of lost in translation of the language of love, or what love truly is, or what unconditional love truly is. Okay? And that's coming underneath our firm foundation. I mean, love is the, what's that saying? Is all be all. I'm sorry, it's late here. But, and with this high priestess of earth, here we go. There's the 3. That's another number I've been seeing. This high priestess of earth, I feel like, is trying to give us that energy to remind us, we are an air sign, to kind of pull ourselves down a little bit, ground ourselves a little bit. And we just might see that it's not quite the way we're perceiving it. And that's coming under temptation, so that's another thing, if you're not finding some sort of grounding, which I know is hard. I totally get it. But, if we're all up in our air and we're not finding some balance with the other elements, temptation can cause some illusions or delusions for us. There we go, 10 again. So the next one we got was cycles. Absolutely, we're going through cycles. No doubt about it. Especially under this memories of love. They're cycles. They're relationships. They're karmic. They're, divine counterparts. So that's on that. Now let's jump into the tarot. Give us some more clarity. What is it, Daddy? What happened, Boo-Boo? Are you dropping, Papa? Oh, do you need a Papa? I hope y'all are still with me. Hold on 1 second. You need a Papa, honey? You need Papa? Okay, Mama, get you Papa. I'm looking for Yenny Mama do her work. I didn't mean to wake you up, baby. I was trying to do it while you slept. Because I know it's hard in the day. You just want to play, huh? Mama's your favorite toy? You're my favorite toy too, baby. You're just the best buddy in the whole wide world. I'm so lucky to have you. You want me to turn one of these lights down? I should still be able to see my friends, I think. Well, I don't know. You might want to try to get used to sleeping with the lights on. That way, no matter what happens in life, you'll always be able to sleep. Whether there's noise or light. Because you don't want to be someone who has a hard time sleeping, huh? Mika, you want that? No? You don't want your baba? Do you want to go buy your toys? Oh dear. Mommy woke the baby Bambino. Well, I don't want to put you in the bed Because you get scared all by yourself. I know. That's why Mama let you out right here. You want to play with your toys? Okay, Mama's gonna go talk back with her friends for a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Hopefully y'all are still there. Oh my god, I'm at 40 minutes. Holy moly. It's late. But I want to get these out. Alright, so getting into the tarot. Hi, sweetheart. What is it? Excuse me. You never get sick. Alright. So my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Spirits, please give us the messages that we need to receive for the month of April. Make it clear. Hopefully we got some good stuff, although at the end of the day, it's all good stuff, you guys. It's all good stuff. You gotta have it all. You gotta have it all for it all, I guess. I know I laugh at that, but it's because the truth, in a way. All right, so now, for those of you who don't know, a love reading, a general love reading, okay? I try to make sure I point this out to everybody. What is it, Daddy? Do you want to go on your walker? You're tired. Well, I know you would be tired. And those are little fake tears, though. I think you're just trying to get Mama. You're just trying to get Mama. I know you. I know you. It's okay, Bambino. I'm almost done. I'm already at 43 minutes. I start losing people after a while. All right, so let's get into this tarot, y'all, real quick before I lose too many of you, okay? All right, so, okay. What did I say from the beginning? Well, I guess I can lay them out and then tell you. Honey. All right, hold on one second. Let me try one other trick. You want to go in your walker? I know, this is a crazy hour. I was trying to do this while you were sleeping, knucklehead. You silly manilly. I can't really put you in the bedroom because then you're just going to cry because you're alone. What's so wrong? What's so wrong? Here. You're tired. Here, we'll go to bed. We'll go. I'll lay you down after this one, or I'll probably lay down too. Maybe finish it in the morning. I don't know. Oh, Lordy. I don't know how us moms ever find time. Eleni, are you still there? All right. So let's see, Spirit. Get back in the groove for my Geminis. All right. Sweetie. Okay. So we got some Aquarius coming in here. Got some Aquarius. Okay, I can't hold it any longer. I was talking so much about the Hermit, and the first card that came out was the Hermit for the overall energy for Gemini. All right. Oh, man, am I getting the goosebumps. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. As if I don't know. I feel y'all. I know. Okay. Let's get two more for y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm singing it. Child. All right. Found the bottle. That's good. All right. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Thank you in advance. I appreciate it. I know my viewers appreciate it as I keep them on 47 minutes and 22 seconds. All right, and one more, and we got some, that is that we got some Taurus coming in here too, so we may have some, Taurus, Gemini cuspers. Actually, that one didn't really fly out, so I'm not gonna say. Honey! Oh, goodness. I don't want to have to do this all over again. It's going so good, kind of. All right. So I got them all out. And look at that. Bottom of the deck. Transition. Yeah. You can say that again. We are definitely going through a transition. Baby, you know, what is it, baby? You want out of this? What do you want? What do you want? You want to come over here? I'm going to put my thing over here. Romeo keeps taking your blankie. I don't know what I have for you to play with over here, but I'm going to set you right here. Okay, let Mama just finish talking to her friends. Oops. Is that good? Okay. All right, Gemini. So the heart of the issue is introspection, is the hermit mode, okay? And rightfully so. We've been through fucking, I don't even think hell qualifies. Y'all feel me on that? Okay? But that's okay. That is okay. Because we're going to take that hermit mode and that time, and we're going to go with inside ourselves. And that's what we've been needing to do. Because a lot of us Geminis, and it's in a lot of us, we love unconditionally. It's in our nature to be caretakers. And the person we always forget about the most is ourselves. And so, yeah, you get burned a lot when you're in that position. So, now, what's influencing that and kind of creating, a block or some stagnation or whatever is this Page of Swords. And it's an inspection. I feel like, again, with the Hermit and the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups, again, we have going back down memory lane, right? Either to traumas in our childhood or traumas with ex relationships, because we are single right now, and even though we can stand firm in that independence, at the end of the day, it's only natural to ask ourselves, but what did I do that was so wrong? What did I do that I didn't, deserve love? Or what did I do that made that person do that to me, that I have to live the rest of my life reliving these traumas over and over in my head? But that's the thing, Gemini, you don't have to live the rest of your life with those traumas in your head. Okay? And you have the King of Swords coming in with this imprisonment, okay? This imprisonment, this feeling of I'm battered, I'm bruised, I'm broken, I've given all the love, all the everything that I could give, and now I'm just spit out and nothing. No, baby. No. Don't let yourself go there. Don't let yourself go in this Eight of Swords imprisonment mentality, because that is so far from the truth. And that's why you have this King of Swords coming towards you. And if you notice, he's offering, to me it looks like an offering of, it is Aquarius, but it looks like he's offering a jug of pure, clean water. And what does water represent? It represents intuition. It represents letting the deceit and illusions come to light. So all those people and all those, their secrets, the masks are coming off. I promise you that. The masks are coming off. Because you know what's going to happen. And if you're a Gemini, you know. That other twin, she's about to wake the fuck up and put shit into place. Now, what we still have unresolved, or you know, something that's an influence that's important to our future, is the Judgment card, which says opportunity. Okay, so don't let this frame of mind that you're in, it's okay to be in the frame of mind. It's okay. It's okay. But just don't let it block your blessings. I guess that's what I was looking for. That, no. And this. Here it is. So, now how you're seeing yourself, Gemini, how you present yourself, your self-image, is the 8 of Wands, which is message, communication. But honestly, what I'm picking up from this for you, Gemini, is you being in that hermit mode and blocking communication from the outside world right now, from the 3D. You just aren't having it. Like, you just want you, your family, Netflix, order a pizza, maybe a glass of wine or 10, mommy juice. That's what I'm picking up with that. And that's okay. That's okay, like I said. How others are seeing you, is the wheel, and it is coming in reverse, okay, as changes. Other people are noticing the changes, Gemini. And even though it's in reverse, that does not mean it's a negative thing. It doesn't at all. If anything, I think that it's a way to show how Gemini does things the way Gemini does things. And that's not like any other. And people see that change in you. They see that change in you. Because we can be a total social butterfly, or we could be a fucking bitch. But it just depends on what kind of person you are, you know, honestly. And I'm almost done, Daddy. So what you hope for, we have the King of Pentacles coming in. You're hoping for loyalty. Honestly, Gemini, you're hoping for some fucking loyalty. Does it exist anywhere? I mean, you feel it in your heart, so it's got to exist somewhere, right? And she looks pissed. It's a Taurus. Of course. So you're wanting that loyalty real bad, real bad. You know, and the final outcome, you know, the end result. I love it. 9 of Pentacles, rewards. Okay? You will be rewarded, Gemini, for the suffering the endurance, the perseverance, all of it. You will be rewarded, okay? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'm going to pull a few romance angel cards. And then, actually, no, I'll do this first. I'm going to pull a couple romance angel cards, okay? And then I will pull some advice cards, and then we will wrap it up. I apologize. I didn't know the little one was going to wake up. So, here, look. You want to discover in Mommy's purse? Here. That's always a fun game, right? What's in there? Look. All right. So, for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in love. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Even though we're acting fucking independent, we still need a little bit of that hope. Hold on, pain ends, right? That's what they say. All right, hold on. Man, we're guarding our hearts, aren't we? All right, my Spirit, my Gemini's in love. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the month of April. Really? Oh, we're going to be stubborn, aren't we? Try one more time. If not, I'll try a different deck. Maybe this just isn't the one right now. Oh, I did say I was going to do the Sex Tarot. If you guys want that, if you guys want some Sex Tarot, call me at 1-800. No, I'm just kidding. I get goofy at night. If you guys do want that portion, I'm going to end it after this. But if you guys do want that portion, let me know. And I will post a video on the Sex Tarot. It does give a lot of insight, especially if you're having some issues. Man, this is not... Hold on. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. My Gemini's in love. I'm scrapping for my Gemini's in love. Messages for my Gemini's in love. There we go. There's one. So heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay? Let's see. I usually like to try to pull 3, and there we go. Okay. You didn't have to make it that hard on me at all. No problem. I'm just kidding. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. Sorry about the glare. You can thank YouTube for not letting me use my phone, which I can use my camera, but anyway, that's very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I totally feel the connection with these as far as how the reading's gone. You know, it's not showing like an overindulgence of romance, but it's not saying anything negative either. And I think that's exactly like kind of the duality that Gemini's kind of holding right now, you know? Like the right time and the right place to kind of, you know, coincide together when it comes to love, especially intimate love. All right, my Geminis. And I will do a bonus reading for your birthday. Hopefully, my energy will be a little bit more up. I mean, my spiritual energy is always, I mean, that's always there. That's something I tell people, it's like a muscle. You work it out, it stays strong. But, you know, if I seem off mentally, physically, and emotionally, well, yeah, I'm physically sick with a cold, which I never get, so it's weird. And then, you know, the unexpected passing, very traumatic. Yeah. So I just want y'all to know that I love you so, so much, and you are not alone. You are not alone. I hope that this reading helped some of y'all, that it resonated. If it did, please comment below. Let me know. I love to read y'all's feedback. I really do. It helps me as a spiritual advisor and a light worker. And if I can get my likes up, then I can use my phone again. I was like, when did they do that? All right. So, spirits, any advice for my Geminis on this spread? Any advice for my Geminis on this spread? Any advice for my Geminis on this spread for the month of April? Any advice for my Geminis on this spread for the month of April? Okay. I usually like to pull 3 because that's just the... Okay. Is this one or... Oh, okay, there we go. I love when they do that. They just kind of make it all fall out at once. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's the 2s again, which equal 4, which is our foundation, which we have 4 come up a bunch of times, right, Gemini? So keep an eye out. You see that 4. That's the divine telling you they got your fucking back. And don't you doubt that. So 22, the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Okay? Remember when I was talking earlier about being in our truth? Truth transcends illusion. And we have a tendency to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Just as long as we don't stay in it too long. And then 46. 10. Peacock spirit. Let it shine, baby. Which I have a feeling is what we're gonna fucking do. When we get out this hermit mode, we're gonna fucking be shining with them peacock peacock feathers. Like, come on, baby, come get it. Look how hot and juicy these feathers look. Because you know how peacocks use their feathers to attract their mates. I'm telling you, it's that moon in Libra, ruling Venus. And look at that. Look at that light coming out of his heart. which I guess would be the peacock's heart chakra. Another reminder about that heart chakra, y'all. And then the horse spirit, 3-3. Or if you want 6, either or. Hey, Phantom Punk. It's nice to see you again. Sorry, I'm a little sick tonight, but yeah, and then we have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours, Gemini. Freedom is yours. That's what I'm saying. This hermit mode thing we're going through, it's okay. We need to go through it. It's part of our spiritual growth. It's part of licking our wounds. It's part of purging. It's part of all the horrific things that we want to numb. And that's why I said be careful. Oh, do you? I normally don't ever get them, and I don't know what the heck happened, except for that I had a severe tragedy, and I don't know if that like suppressed my immune system. But it's like I was telling people, I'm a hot mess right now, but you know what? I felt my Gemini's calling along with some other signs, because some other signs are really have some messages that need to get out too. I wanted to stay up all night and kind of get some of those out, but my little dear sleep boss baby here is attached to mom, and probably is not going to let me do that. But at least I got to finish the Gemini reading. Okay, and I will do another birthday reading again. If you guys are interested, because I did say I would do it in the beginning about the sex tarot. If you are interested in me doing that reading, comment below and subscribe, please, if you'd like, so that YouTube will let me use my phone again. It's so much easier. And it's not as blurry like this. But anyways. Jemmy Jams, yep. Gonna go back to the watch. What you watching? All right. You know what? I'm just feeling a little sprucey. Spruce it up with some humor. I'm just gonna pull some rebel unicorns for my Geminis real quick before we end it up. And I don't know, Spirit told me to do that with all the, I mean, we didn't get really that in depth with the deep stuff. We could have gone more into depth, but it's really hard for me to talk right now, which is a bummer. I'm really hoping that, well, one just flew out. See how much Gemini wants to talk right now. I'm really hoping tomorrow it gets better so I can do my videos finally after being away for a minute. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's like, I don't like to have to be like telling people all the time, will you subscribe? Will you subscribe? Will you subscribe? Will you subscribe? You know, because to me, it's really not about the numbers. It's about what people can get from my videos. But at the same time, if YouTube's going to make it like that, it's kind of shitty, you know? I mean, I do have a camera, but it's like that just takes so much longer. It's frustrating. But anyways, I don't even know what my number is at, but I doubt it's near 1,000. So, Gemini. Winning. You see that? You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit, all right? And this is how we are ending our reading. Figure shit out on your own. Hey, it's like I always like to say, the longest and best the longest relationship you're going to have is with yourself, so you better make it a fucking good one. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change perspective, or fucking quit. Bam! And Gemini takes another one for the team, right? Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, awesome, thank you. I'm sorry that you didn't make it for the beginning. Oh, come here. What was I gonna say? Come on, there's all kinds of stuff in here, silly Manili. Yeah, it was a good read. It was pretty deep. Like I said, I didn't get in deep. How do I want to say it? I didn't get as deep into it as I wanted to. But that really was only because of my voice, and then, the little one waking up, of course. Yes, he does. I'm serious. Between him and my dog, and I love them, but they are like separation anxiety like no other. I'm talking can't even be in another room without me. They're both literally right here by my feet. So, yeah, but that's okay. But he gets scared. He gets really scared if he wakes up and he sees that he's alone. So I laid him down out here, and of course with this sounding voice, I'm sure it woke him up. But yeah, so yeah, we're at 117. Not that time's a big deal to me. I've always told y'all that. What's more important to me is that y'all benefit from the messages that are channeled. And I may do a part 2 mini Gemini reading, just to kind of, maybe clarify on some things that I wanted to clarify on, and so on and so forth. But I will have to do that in the morning, and hope my voice is better and he's happier playing or taking a nap. But again, if y'all would like to, I can't even talk. See? It's like they don't. If y'all would like to book a personal reading, we can do that too. And I'm pretty sure with that, it doesn't require 1,000 subscribers. Which, who knows? Maybe I'll get there. No, not maybe. I will get there. I'll get there. I'm still somewhat new. I'm not new to this. I'm just new to it on social media. That's all. So, yeah. Oh, that is so sweet. No, seriously, that really means a lot to me. This is why I tell people, like, please leave comments. It's not about, like, some score chart, like what reader got the most comments. I genuinely like to see y'all's comments because I do this for y'all. And y'all, I get from you guys the same in return. You know, it's a give and it's a take of energy. And I'm honored to do it. I don't take credit for it because it is from the divine. I'm just a vessel to spread the messages. But I will be now. I will be now. I always do this, and then of course something crazy happens. Of course, but I will be getting on to all the signs as soon as possible because I would like to get, my goal is to get all the signs done for the month. So if you can, check your natal chart. So that way when I post on these other signs, you can check your moon sign reading or whatnot. And sometimes that'll resonate more with you. Thank you. He is a cutie. He's a handful. He's not. He's a great baby. I mean, I raised him on my own, so he's a great baby. He's just growing so fast, so he's getting more needy. I kind of miss the days where you just kind of lay them next to you and they just sleep all day. But no, it's okay. I like to see him grow into his little personality. I don't know what's up though, if it's the energy or what, but he's been waking up, just like getting up at night and just sitting up, like awake for no reason. And he just, I don't know what it is. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, especially in this time right now, because we're going through a lot. So, like I think you missed it, but in the beginning I was saying how I just lost my grandfather a couple days ago, and well, he was more of like an adopted grandfather, which made it even more special because, you know, blood we can't pick, but people who aren't blood, we actually pick. And I mean, he was like a grandfather to my kids, to me. And I've experienced probably everything you could experience pain-wise. No joke. But I haven't experienced that yet. So it hurts. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still in a little bit of shock. I mean, I did break down, you know, a couple times since it happened. But I'm still in shock, you know. Grief has, I was a psych major. All right, well, I got my LCDC. 7 stages of grief. So there's denial, there's shock, there's anger, there's sadness, There's, I think it's, oh, Bubby, I can't think of the other three. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's how it always is, though, man. It's like, you know, and the hard part about being a light worker and a channeler is you get premonitions and stuff, and you know, you can tell when something's coming, even if everything seems perfect. How are you picking cards? And he was totally fine, and I kept getting the premonition that I was going to lose him, and I didn't know why, and I felt bad for feeling that way, but sure enough, that's what happened. And you know, you kind of got to take the blessing with the curse, you know, the yin and the yang. I've also had premonitions of miracles and got to witness those. So, you know, that's why sometimes when I do readings for people, I try to ask them if I do come across information like that. Like, how filtered do you want me to be? Because, I mean, sometimes stuff comes up and I don't think we're shown it for no reason. Yeah, it all. And I tried to tell him, I tried to tell him. And he listened, you know, he supported my abilities and stuff. But there was some stuff going on, and I kept trying to tell him. And he would just say, I know, I know. And soon I know became a voice I'll never hear again. So, but like I said, you know, a lot of signs are going through tragedies, traumas, crises, sufferings. It's just the way it is right now. It's just the way the energy is. I mean, I really don't question my guides too much these days. But I know that they have told me that you picking cards? My little empath over here. Yeah, you know, it's just, and you know, everyone experiencing it at the same time. It's all for a reason. It's all for our ascension and spiritual awakening. Thank you. He did always used to tell me, well, kiddo, in all my 70 plus years of life, I've never met someone so intelligent as you. He's like, you just get things that people don't get. You get the simple things, the common sense shit that people just don't get anymore. And he's like, I am so proud of you. So yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it would be more okay if I didn't have, again, another, well, this isn't really a premonition, but a heavy intuitive feeling that there's something more to the picture than what I was told. Because it just didn't add up. The neighbors are the ones who told me what happened. And I had just talked to him the night before. So he wasn't feeling sick or anything like that. And there was a couple things that they had, or that the neighbor had told me that kind of like made me like put my intuition into overdrive, I guess you could say. Where I was kind of like, that doesn't sound right, but okay. Like when he said that he was we were joking around with him at night and he was perfectly fine. And then he kept saying how every couple hours he would go in to check on him. And I'm like thinking to myself, if somebody's perfectly fine, why would you go check on them every couple hours? And then the last time you check on him at 6 something, he's in his chair foaming from the mouth, and yet you think nothing and just walk away and leave. And then supposedly your wife finds him hours later. It's just, it doesn't feel right. And I'll get to the bottom of it. I will. If it's the last thing I do for him, I will. Yeah, I mean, and that's what's been coming up a lot for me is to listen to my intuition and to not doubt it. I mean, I hate to think something that horrible, but, he was just sharing with me how those particular people were making him feel um, like harassed in a way because they kept asking him for money, and I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars for stuff, and they're a double income household, so it's just strange. And I'm supposed to be, I don't know what it looks like now, but the last he told me I was supposed to be his, I don't know what the word is. I know power of attorney, but more than just health. Like I was supposed to be in charge of, he already has a place picked out to be buried and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to. It's just hard, and I think that's why I'm getting sick, because it's really hard to, take care of your own stuff and then have to go track down all that. But like I said, I'll get to the bottom of it. I know that without a doubt. the divine wouldn't just leave that type of injustice if that's the case. It could very well not be, but the story just didn't add up. It just didn't add up. I'm sorry, but you see someone foaming from the mouth, that's not like drooling. You know how we drool in our sleep? Foam. That's like, to me, I think poison. Like someone's been poisoned if they're foaming from the mouth. I don't know. It's not drool. It was weird. I should have recorded that conversation because I guarantee you, if I bring it up again, now that I processed it and put it all together, that it'll change. But yeah, it's some stuff. But that's so awesome. I'm glad you came to check in my live video. Is it like super blurry on your end? Or is it not too bad? So I wanted my phone. Okay. What? Not really? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I do have a video camera, like I was saying earlier. But the thing with that is it takes a while to upload, I think. I haven't actually uploaded one, I don't think, from my camera. Okay. Well, that's good. I just could have sworn I remembered it being more clear. But hey, if you can see me, that works even better because then I can see the chat. So, okay. Are you ready to try to get some sleep, Mr. Wanna Be by Mama? Look at you sitting like a little Buddha baby. You doing your little Buddha pose? Knucklehead. He's so silly. Alrighty, well, yeah, I'm gonna mark off Gemini, even though I think I might do another Gemini one. Were you a Gemini sign, or were you just a subscriber? Why are you all over the place? Because I think I might do another just mini one for Gemini. Yeah, okay. Definitely check back tomorrow. You're sweet. Thank you. If you could spread the word, I'd appreciate it. And let people know it's not about the number. I just would like to use my phone if I could. But you're sweet. I don't think I'm anywhere near 1,000, so I don't know. Although I know there's some people on there that say they did it for 3 to 6 months, maybe. And we're in the thousands. But I gotta produce more, obviously. You got to let mommy produce more. We're not gonna be able to pay the bills. Yeah. Oh no. You don't know nothing about that, do you? No, that's not for you. Oh, thank you so much. Where are you from? Look at me. I'm on my live, just... Chicago. Huh. I've never been there, but don't know if I could handle all that hustle and bustle. I'd probably need a lifetime supply of Xanax. I am very laid back. And that could just be a stigma. I don't know if Chicago's really like that, but from what you see in the movies or something, I don't know. Oh no, that was Okay, sorry, I was thinking there was someone that I knew over there, but they're in Missouri. That's how I feel about Texas. I mean, I'm from California originally, but my ex-husband brought me and my older son here, and kind of just ended up stuck. But I kind of like to be somewhere else too. I mean, I love the rain. I don't like to drive in it, but I love the rain. So I could totally live in like somewhere where it rained all the time. Why are you trying to eat my vape? Are you gonna let mommy do more reading? What time is it? 2:50. Are you gonna let mommy do more readings? Have you looked at your natal chart? If you know your moon sign, which usually is about your, like, I usually resonate with my moon sign more than my sun sign. Your sun sign's kind of like your outer demeanors, I guess, the way people see you, stuff like that. But your moon sign is more inner stuff, like stuff that you have, within you. And I seem to always resonate with that more, but it can vary, it can change. It just depends on, the energies that are in the air. That's why I was telling people about the new moon that we have coming in Libra and Taurus, and which is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. So everyone's gonna be all up in their feelings again, as if we didn't get enough of that with Pisces. That's okay though. All right. Well, it was good talking. Maybe I can help you get that chart. We'll check in later. You have a good night, and thank you so much for visiting. Bye.